is all boxing. Comment, like, subscribe.
You know what? I've been listening to some breakdowns, and I gotta admit, I have to admit, I gotta be honest. my fingers are crossed behind my back. But I gotta be serious here for a moment. You know, it's a lot of people are making some phenomenal points that I never thought about. You know, and I'm like, you know what? That's a great point. That's a very good point. So let me go over some stuff here, some stuff that I've heard. Great breakdowns. I mean, so one common thing I keep hearing is, you don't understand. Conor is committed, right? Like, I never understood. Like, I underestimated the amount of commitment that he has, right? I mean, he's a very committed guy, you know? So I got to give it to him. You know, being committed is really going to make a big difference in the boxing fight, you know? Another thing that I did not take into account is how much of a hard worker Conor is. Now, Conor's a very hard worker. He works very hard at what he does. At everything Conor does, he's a very hard worker, right? And I did not take that into account. You know, it's when I was trashing this fight, I didn't take into account that he's very committed and he's a very hard worker. I also didn't take into account that Conor, you know, being committed, being a hard worker, he also has surprised people in the past. You know, like he was an MMA fighter that fought MMA. That was very surprising. Conor, who got submitted a couple times, really did something that no one has ever done in the history of MMA. Conor has. Conor knocked guys out in MMA fights. No one's ever done that. I mean, what Conor did is, you know, is unbelievable. Nobody could have seen that coming. Conor moved up and fought an okay fighter in Nate Diaz, and he got submitted, and then he came back, and it took him 2 shots to beat the guy. Even though many feel Diaz actually won that second fight, it's debatable, but Conor won a controversial decision in the UFC. See, this is things that we have never seen before. I mean, people bring up Anderson Silva and his run, and when Silva moved up to 205 and destroyed guys, but no, you see, you need to understand, we never seen something like this, though. Like, we never seen a fighter that we could call a champion, a UFC champion in the UFC. It's never happened. Conor's doing things that we never seen before. Like, Conor throws a straight left. I never seen that before. And he throws it with power and knocked guys out with it. So I never seen that. Okay? He's doing things we never seen. Dana White said, this guy does things that no one thought he could ever do. So there, he's doing it. Conor sparred an okay boxer, and he looked so terrible that he did something no one does. He edited the video so it could look like he was having the upper hand. And then, little did he know that, well, you know what? His sparring partner filmed it too. So they released the whole thing, and Conor did something that nobody's ever done. Looked very good and very terrible in the same sparring video. Just depends which version you're watching. The full version where he looked terrible, or the edited version where he looked great. You know, don't worry about it. I'm used to people editing videos and playing them in slow motion. You know, it's all good. But we're used to that. But no one's ever done that. Who does that? Nobody does that. Conor's doing things no one's ever done. Conor I think he's the first Irish guy Floyd's ever fought. Can you find me one Irish dude that Floyd's ever fought? I don't think he's ever fought an Irish guy. He's fighting a bunch of Mexicans all the time. He's never fought a hungry Conor McGregor's hungry. Have you seen him? Have you seen him at the weigh-ins when he was fighting a featherweight? Dude, motherfucker looked hungry. He's hungry. Conor has desire. You know, I keep hearing that. I keep hearing that he has the desire and the will to win. Because nobody else has the desire and the will to win. Only Conor McGregor possesses that gift. That gift to have that drive. He has the drive, the desire. And Conor, most importantly, and I keep hearing this, and when they said it, the first time I was like, yeah, whatever. But after this, they kept saying it, though. It made sense. Conor's coming to win. He's not coming to lose. You see, once I heard that, I was like, oh, Conor McGregor's coming to win the fight. Only Conor possesses that ability, okay, to come and try to win a fight. No one else that Floyd has ever fought possessed that, okay? Only Conor McGregor is the first opponent that Floyd's ever fought that has desire. He's the first opponent he's ever fought that has the drive. He's the first opponent that he's ever fought that works hard, okay? He's the first opponent that he's ever fought that dreams big. He's the first opponent that's ever fought that's been in close fights, okay? He's the first opponent he's ever fought that is doing these amazing things that we've never seen before. What are the UFC fighters you know that's just knocking guys out? It don't happen. I mean, yeah, sure. We just saw the light heavyweight not that long ago, but this is another level, though, right? Conor McGregor is, according to Dana White, the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in MMA. Dana White said, I mean, I understand that he has a stake in this, and he's going to make a lot of money off of this, too. So I'm pretty sure this is not him just talking out of his ass and trying to sell the fight for they can make more money, since he has his hands in the fucking treasure chest, too. I'm sure it has nothing to do with that. But Dana White said that Conor McGregor always surprises people. You know, he always does it. Right. So here's the thing, right? What else am I hearing? I heard, and if you guys really listen to me, okay? Conor McGregor is coming to win, guys. Okay? He's not coming to lose. He's not. Also, I'm hearing some breakdowns. I didn't know this. I just didn't know this. Mayweather doesn't hurt guys when he hits them. So Conor's going to have a lot of opportunities to land his punch. And if he lands one punch, it's over. Floyd's going to sleep. Okay? It's good night. It's going to happen. That's what I keep hearing. All right? And the truth is, Floyd he's a defensive-minded fighter. This is the breakdowns I'm hearing. And if you listen to them, they make a lot of sense. He's defensive-minded, and he rarely throws. So as long as Conor, because he's not going to get hurt at all, and he's going to have 12 rounds to land one big shot. That's the breakdown I keep hearing. Brilliant breakdown, by the way. Brilliant. And the more I heard it, the more sense it made. So yeah, I mean, Conor, it's the UFC.com writer even said it. Conor has something in him that we cannot explain. You know, that's the other thing. Like, we can't explain why he'll win. There's no way to say it or break it down, but we kind of just know he has a chance. You know, doesn't that make a lot of sense? Like, you can't explain what gives him the chance, but you just know in your heart, because obviously you think with your heart, you know? Because look, Conor, he's a good person. Okay? What else do I keep hearing? I keep hearing that Floyd has a big mouth. That Floyd talks a lot of shit. And that's somehow relevant to this fight. And also weird and ironic, given the fact that Conor talks a lot of shit too. But that, I don't know what that has anything to do with, but there you go, okay? Um, Conor, okay, he set up, okay, Mendes with a big left hand. After Mendes was exhausted, all right, because he had 2 weeks to train for his fight with McGregor, and he was dominating McGregor in the ground, by the way. And McGregor caught him with a big left hand and knocked him out. Mendes was clearly squared up, and since Floyd Mayweather squares up all the time, McGregor's going to land that left hand and knock him out. It makes all the sense to me. It makes all the sense in the world. I was like, yeah, sure, even Mendes with little T-Rex arms was able to slip McGregor's left, and he kept, landing shots on him. But it doesn't mean Mayweather's going to be able to do it. Plus, he knocked out Mendes. It makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense to break down the fight that way. I also heard, and I keep hearing this, and it makes a lot of sense, which is why I think McGregor's going to win, okay? Conor McGregor, all right, doesn't believe he's going to lose, okay? So if he believes it enough, it's not going to happen, right? He just has this belief in him that is of out of this world, I do wonder, though, like, where was that belief when Nate Diaz rocked him with a hook and then McGregor ran out of gas and it gave him his back and they got choked out? I don't know where the belief was then, right? Like, I don't know whether this, like, will to win, I don't know where it went in that fight, but it went away. Like, like it's kind of just faded away. But that was an exception, right? I mean, sure, he was running a lot, okay, because everybody keeps accusing Mayweather of running, but I literally saw McGregor give his back to Diaz and run. Like, I've never seen Mayweather do that. This dude ran, literally ran, like the definition of running, But nobody wants to talk about that. We're just going to talk about Floyd's quote-unquote running. But the reason I think McGregor's going to win, because Mayweather's a runner, okay? Like, I don't even know what that means, and I just hear people say that, so I repeat it, he's a runner. He runs. He just runs, and runs. That's McGregor's eventually going to catch him with the left hand, and Mayweather's going to sleep, and that's it. I mean, Mayweather, he gets knocked out all the time. I mean, he's been getting knocked out left and right. Okay, so as soon as McGregor catches him, I know for a fact that Mayweather's going to go to sleep, okay, if he catches him. Also, people are I read some of this stuff here, so I was listening to the experts. So bear with me while I kind of go over this. Conor McGregor, okay, he's a type of athlete that could go to any sport and be successful. That's what I keep hearing, right? So once he beats Floyd and knocks him out, Conor McGregor's going to go to he's going to play, soccer. He's going to win the World Cup for Ireland, right? I mean, he can make the soccer team, right? Football, he's going to make their team. He's going to help them win the World Cup, right? He's an all-around athlete. I mean, he's this type of guy that could play anything, right? He's going to win it for his country, right? After Conor McGregor knocks out Floyd Mayweather and wins the World Cup with Ireland, he's going to help Ireland win the World Cup. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. After that, Conor's going to go to rugby. Okay, he's going to dominate there. Those dudes are pansies. He's a real deal. He's going to fuck them all up. He's going to win the World Cup there, or World Championship there. Okay, Conor's going to become a quarterback in the NFL. He's an all-around athlete, right? He's going to dominate there. He's going to break. Who has the TD record? Is it Tom Brady for 2007? Well, whoever has a record, he's going to break that record, all right? He's going to be better than he's going to be like a superior version of Michael Vick, right? With the arm, of the best, the arm of Dan Marino, the feet of Michael Vick. I mean, this dude is an unbelievable athlete. He has the will and the desire to win. Nobody possesses that. Nobody possesses hard work and dedication. Just Conor McGregor, okay? Nobody else works hard, just Conor, okay? Everybody else is a bunch of lazy pansies, okay, that don't realize their ultimate potential, okay? See, Conor isn't a joke like Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball player of all time. Michael couldn't even play, okay, that good at baseball. He was okay, but he didn't do anything. Conor's going to prove he's better than Michael Jordan by dominating in multiple sports at the top of his game, doing things that no one's ever done. Conor's going to do that, okay? Conor McGregor, okay, is going to do some unbelievable things. Let me tell you how this fight's going to go. We all know that Mayweather doesn't hit hard, so Conor doesn't even have to worry about defense in this fight whatsoever. Plus, he has an unbelievable granite chin. I never seen him hurt like I saw him in the Nate Diaz fight get hurt, where eventually he gave his back and got choked out. I don't know what happened to the will to win in that fight, but that fight aside, if we put that aside for a moment, Conor McGregor doesn't have to worry about defense or getting hit because he has an unbelievable chin, and we all know that Mayweather does not hit hard whatsoever. He will not hurt him whatsoever. Okay, he will do no damage whatsoever. So he doesn't have to worry about defense. You know, come to think of it, I wonder why Pacquiao was worried about the straight right and all that, because they don't hurt. Well, why was Canelo worried about it? The punches don't hurt. Just all these stupid boxers didn't realize that the punches just don't hurt. Like dumbasses. McGregor, okay, he's not going to worry about that. He's just going to come in and just let Floyd hit him, and then he just has to hit him one time, and it's over. He's going to knock out Mayweather. Okay, he's going to set him up that way, because Mayweather cannot hurt him, but he could just touch Mayweather and he'll go to sleep. McGregor's going to win. I have this thing invested, so check it out, guys. Make sure you send some money to my PayPal account, because I will do some bets for you guys. Okay, so if you're going for McGregor, send me the money to PayPal. I'll do some bets, and I'll give you back 7 times the amount. Right? I'm telling you, McGregor's gonna win. Okay, he's gonna win. He's gonna win. Right? I am positive that many YouTubers and people in the media are not just giving McGregor a shot because it's shock value. I am positive that members of the media don't just want hits or money and advertiser money, so they just want you to believe that this could be a potentially competitive fight. I am positive that Mayweather's people were not told to say that McGregor has unbelievable boxing skills. I am positive that Dana White isn't saying that McGregor has an excellent chance, because he has his money and a lot of money invested in this fight as well. I am positive that Conor McGregor is not just trying to cash out, and neither is Floyd. I am absolutely positive that Mayweather isn't taking this fight because it's a very easy payday for a lot of fucking money. Okay? An easy fight for a lot of money. I am positive that's not what it is. It's a legitimate threat. Like Mayweather saw a UFC fighter and said, "Oh my God, that guy's better than anybody I ever seen in the boxing ring, better than anybody I ever fought in the boxing ring. I want to fight him because he's such a big threat." I'm positive that's how it went down. Like, I am positive that Mayweather's people said, no, you don't want to fight him. He's very dedicated. He works very hard. He's a hard worker, and he has the desire to win, Floyd. I don't know if you want to fight him. Because you know what's going to happen if you fight Conor, Floyd? He's going to train, Floyd. He's going to hit the punching bag, and he's going to do road work and all that. And he's going to try and win if you fight him. It's not a good idea to do so, Floyd. I'm positive that's how it went down. Right.